Here's your WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Chet Davis, and here's a look at the top stories we're following tonight. If you plan on driving through the west side of Bay City, keep an eye out for a new four-way stop. The Department of Public Works says crews installed new stop signs at the intersection of Marquette Avenue and State Street in all directions. City officials say temporary flags will be added to these signs to help alert drivers of the change. You're asked to please use caution when approaching this intersection as drivers adjust to the new traffic pattern. Across Michigan, preserving public health grants. Attorney General Dana Nessel joined 23 other states and the District of Columbia in a lawsuit against the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. The lawsuit claims the terminating of nearly $11 billion in critical public health grants nationwide is illegal. Nessel says that includes a more than $379 million grant that was awarded and owed to Michigan. In the lawsuit, the Coalition of Attorneys General asking for a temporary restraining order to invalidate Secretary Kennedy's and HHS's mass grant terminations in the litigating states. The states are additionally asking the court to prevent HHS from maintaining or reinstating the terminations and any agency actions implementing them. Expect delays this week if you plan on taking I-675 in Saginaw County. The State Department of Transportation says on Thursday and Friday, utility workers will install overhead lines from North Michigan Road to the North I-675 and I-75 junction. MDOT says starting Thursday from 9 until 3, there will be temporary closures and rolling slowdowns in each direction for approximately 15-minute intervals. Traffic will be maintained by state police. Now here's Diane with your first alert forecast.
Tomorrow is a first alert weather day as we are going to be looking at impacts for your normal routine due to the weather forecast that we have. We will start with some wintry weather before we do have the conditions to allow us to have some heavy rain and the potential even for some stronger storms. However, that chance is a little bit conditional on if our environment can get going. So we have the first alert weather day for the heavy rainfall as 1 to 2 inches of rain are possible. We will even find that some of these purple bands that set up allow for some of our readings in the rain gauge to be over that 2-inch mark. So be prepared for a soggy Wednesday. It's going to be a short period of time that we pick up on this rain. So clear out those gutters, make sure the drain is clear, and allow that water to flow. Already the clouds have been moving in, and we will find during the overnight around 2-3 o'clock in the morning, we have kind of our first round of snowfall that's going to be coming in. And then there's a second round for the morning commute that will be setting up. A lot of this activity will actually just stay north of Genesee, Lapeer, and Shiawassee counties. So that's why we have the winter weather advisories that start at 2 a.m. for all of our locations then further north. Now, accumulations would be about 1 inch or less. A lot of it should melt on contact, but cold cars that have been parked out overnight and grassy surfaces could have a little bit of that snow on them, even some slushy roads north of US 10. But it's never an easy switch from frozen to liquid, so we could have some of that wintry mix during the mid to late morning before rainfall picks up for the rest of the afternoon, melting away any slick spots, but we will still find the potential for some showers and thunderstorms. Again, some of them could be severe Wednesday night. Hour by hour temperatures, I do want to first alert you that they are going to be stretched tomorrow. So if you're further north, anticipate 30s, further south 60s, and then 40s and 50s in the middle. Because of this warm front coming in, this is also going to be something that makes our forecast a little bit conditional on the severe weather. Our winds for Wednesday will also be blustery around 30 to 35 miles per hour, and then they do try to back down just a little bit into the afternoon. In the next 7 days, we keep a more mild forecast later this week with 50s coming in. We have dry weather for the Loons home opener on Friday, but we have just a hint of some rain trying to sneak in on Saturday, but that is going to be a little more isolated. Temperatures drop early next week with highs in the 40s.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.